Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss a little bit about the thing that evolves and revolves all around this generation and all around countless generations up until now. And the drum roll, it's about love. So, what is love?
What is love? Oh, baby, don't hurt me.
It's a very complex feeling, and to be honest, we I think we experience it from very early on. And also throughout history, poets, philosophers, and psychologists have sought to understand what are the various stages of love. And that is what we are going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the stages of love. We're going to take them one at a time and explain them so you can identify, especially at what stage you are, maybe if you're interested, or maybe how to manage different love situation shifts and how to identify what is expected when you are in love, or if you are simply crushing on someone or anything like that. So let's get right into it, shall we? Well, firstly, we have infatuation. Infatuation is the initial stage of love where you feel like it is somehow of a honeymoon phase, let's say it. It is usually characterized by feelings of passion, of excitement, of feeling that everything is perfect and everyone is perfect and everything is sunshine and rainbows, and it feels pretty much perfect, and it feels that way because of a biological phenomenon too of a dopamine secretion, which creates an euphoric and addictive sensation. However, at some point after a few weeks, that dopamine fades away, and we're left with our feelings, our true feelings. So, as the initial infatuation settles, a deeper emotional connection starts to form, or not, of course. But this is basically when we start to fall in love. When falling in love, people begin to truly know each other, to basically share some interests, some values, some goals, to share things about themselves, and to share basically their insecurities, their vulnerabilities. They start opening up to one another, and that is okay. I mean, the thing is that I promote that people should talk about their insecurities to one another, as long as the other person is respecting them and also proposes solutions to them, because there is no sense into having vulnerabilities or insecurities if we are not seeking some kind of solution to them, because they are at some point going to basically sabotage the relationship. So if you are in a relationship and your partner or yourself, you feel that they are having insecurities and they are not solving them, well, that's a big old red flag. Then we have commitment. Basically, you have to show your commitment, right? It involves making the conscious choice to nurture and deepen that relationship. As Queen Charlotte said, that love is a choice one makes, right? So it is a period where couples work on developing the trust that and the communication that was needed to get to know one another, right? By basically intensifying the effort to spend time together, to um, also compromise, right? Because of course, everyone nowadays wants to make also go out with their friends and go out in clubs and so on. But to be honest, you have to balance it out all if you want a really healthy relationship and a long standing relationship, to be honest. uh, because of course it's important to have your own hobbies, to have your own independence. Isn't I would never advise someone to be dependent on someone else. I would advise, however, to talk about your shared interests, to make time daily for one another, in order for both partners to feel fulfilled and both partners to feel at ease when they are at home with their partner, right? And it
Then,
makes sense. Of course, that there will be challenges and there will be conflicts, because no relationship ever has lasted without conflicts. If someone tells you otherwise, well, they're lying and you should cut them off from your life.
Liar!
Uh, Once the passion settles, the couple begins to basically experience some disagreements about a little of stuff things. To be honest, it can simply be about what to wear on a certain occasion, and you might disagree on something. And the thing is, you have to know how to manage it all. In order to manage it, you have to basically, again, I'm going to insist a lot on communication. You have to communicate, you have to express your feelings, but you have to express your feelings in a manner that does show respect to the other. So it's not okay to shout or to scream or anything like that. I would recommend that you sit them down, you have a talk like this. Look, I am not. I do not agree with this thing that you're doing. Can we please reach a common ground on this, or maybe we can take a different approach? Do you have different approaches? You have to ask all of these questions in order to basically reach that level of mature intimacy, which is the fifth level of falling in love and of love, right? When you deepen the love and you reach a mature level of intimacy. And that is going to happen with time and effort, of course. But this stage is characterized by a sense of profound trust and also an emotional intimacy. That emotional intimacy that basically everyone longs for. That security that when you are in the arms of the person that you love, then basically you feel secure, you feel safe, you feel that nothing that could go wrong is going to affect your relationship, and that you are going to basically grow all together. However, only wishing for it is not going to be enough, right? You have to also, and this is the sixth part of this, you have to sustain that love. Sustaining love is an ongoing process, like we have in tech. Basically, you have the maintenance part. You have to maintain that relationship going, that love that you've built so far, with communication, with trust, and with basically putting in the effort to be your authentic selves and to accept each other's flaws as well as goods, right? Then you have to sustain that love, because the thing is, life will throw at you a variety of challenges, and you have to be able to adapt in such a way that you both both you and your partner will be able to achieve your goals, your independent goals as well as your shared goals, while overcoming those challenges, right? If you find a balance between independence and togetherness, then the flame of love will live on, and you will continue to grow as much as individuals as you will as a couple, as a union, right? Also, it's important to note that not all relationships will follow this pattern. I mean, what I mean by this is that it won't always be infatuation, then basically falling in love and building commitment, challenges, and so on. You might start with challenge. I mean, we have enemies to lovers after all, right? But in order to establish that love and to deepen that love connection that you may have, you have to sustain it with communication, with respect, and with trust. If one of these three pillars is shaking, then you have a problem. And well, stay tuned for future videos if you like this one, in order to talk about this too. Thank you so much and have a great day.